morning vlog. Welcome to another Vlogmas video. I'm having extreme technical difficulties today with uploading today's video. I think I finally figured it out. Is it the way that I wanted it to upload? No. Do I think that it's gonna be good? I think I did my part. And I tried my best, and sometimes you just have to accept. Did I even put face moisturizer on? No. Like, it's literally throwing off my whole day because now the video is like, oh, it's gonna take basically 3 hours to upload. Like, I understood that it was gonna take a little bit longer than like my normal videos, because if you wonder what video I'm talking about, it's the tier ranking video. And when you screen record, it's like a different, like, pixelated, I don't know, it's different. So when it uploads in the Final Cut Pro, this is the final straw. Why am I already out? Oh! Anyway, yeah, so it's just like a bigger file, but I like basically had the video ready to go, and then when I like downloaded it to my hard drive to upload it to YouTube, I realized that it wasn't the right scale. So I was like, oh, I need to go back and fix that. But I low-key thought it was the way that it like downloaded, and I didn't think it was me. But I think that I like accidentally like changed the fit zoom size while I was editing it. Anyways, I like ended up doing something, couldn't get the compound clip to show, couldn't get any of my clips to show after a certain point. Still don't know how to fix it, never fixed it, just rescaled the video that I had already downloaded and then uploaded that video. And like, I tried everything. Like, that took me a good 2 hours, and I literally woke up early because I was like, okay, I know it's gonna take a while to process, let me get up early and like do that. So I watched it one last time, this whole debacle. But you know what, I have been having a pretty good run technology wise this Vlogmas. Last Vlogmas we started off rough. My hard drive broke, half of my videos that I had pre-filmed were gone, so I had to go off of, you know, like, I basically had to start over, but it was already the beginning of Vlogmas, so I like had no videos planned. This year I did fine at the beginning. We're literally like 4 days away from the end of Vlogmas. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like something really bad happened. It's just annoying me. My computer's full. I need to go through and like redo everything. I feel like I have nothing new to add to my videos. I feel like a broken record. I feel like I do the same things every single day, so then I don't end up recording it. And like, the thing about Vlogmas is like, you kind of have to record every single thing just in case something goes wrong. I deleted yesterday's video because my vlog, it just sucked. The whole thing sucked. I've never really scrapped a whole video like that before, like spent a whole day filming and then decided at the end of the day that like it was never going to see the light of day. Already deleted the clips and everything. So I had to think of something. The video that I thought of, I liked it a lot better, but once again, we run into the technical difficulties. So that's just how my day is starting. And I don't want to spend the whole day behind my computer, but you have to like keep your computer on while it's uploading the YouTube video, because if it turns off then it stops and it won't, like, you can't just turn it back on and it'll restart, which I've learned my lesson with that, and I don't want to have to re-upload a 3-hour video because it won't get up on time. So that's where we're at. I was gonna go get my nails done today, but I am not leaving the house until this video is finished uploading. I don't care about the processing. The processing will be fine, but the uploading, what the freak. So I guess this gives me time to eat and read, which is what I plan on doing the latter half of the day. But you know, I just really wanted to have my nails done for Christmas, and I should have done it yesterday, but like I said, yesterday's vlog, my sister ended up like needing me and my brother to do this thing. My parents were out of town, so they made us both go, and it was just a mess, honestly, truthfully. But I think we're just going to spend a fun day together. I'm going to try to make it fun. But things that I really want to do, I'll list them off. 1, if we have time, go get my nails done. Hopefully this video doesn't actually take another 2 hours. And then I want to go to Wawa because I didn't get to go yesterday, and I wanted to go yesterday. We had, I think the last video that I technically have up before the video that I put up today, if that even makes sense, will be like me trying Wawa for the first time. So schmack, so I want to go back there. Nails done, Wawa, and then I kind of need to get my siblings. I have a Christmas gift for them, but I want to get like something else. So if we have time, do that. And then I just want to like start creating my Pinterest board for 2025. I think I'm gonna do something on New Year's with Caitlin, so that'll be fun, and we'll like print everything out before then. But like I need to start getting a feel for like what I even want. Think about my goals. So just like kind of a self-reflecting type of day alongside of everything else that I do. But right now, let's go find something to eat and let's sit at my desk and read until my video uploads. I think the hardest thing this Vlogmas, I missed a day last year. I haven't missed a day yet, but I think I might have missed 2 days last year. I don't know. But the hardest thing so far this year has not, it's been like kind of a mental game because I'm like, oh, this video sucks. Upload it anyways because you kind of have to. And then it does well. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I spent so much time on this video. I love it. And nobody likes it. But I always have to tell myself, like, you are doing this for you. You produce things that you like to watch and like things that are memorable to you. So it doesn't really matter, you know? And so it's been that's been kind of tricky. And then waking up and like still like vlogging. And like Vlogmas is such a little part of my life. Like it's actually insane. when you hear creators talk about how like, oh, I'm only showing you like a little minuscule amount of my day. It's so true. Like I've still been hanging out with friends. I've still been studying. I've been hanging out with my family. Like there's so many things that I don't film and there's so many things outside of Vlogmas. And so that's been really hard for me because if I want to get this done, then I have to do it on like the outskirts of those times, if that makes sense. So I've been waking up really, really early, going to bed really, really late because that's really the only time that I like allow myself to really like do the editing and stuff like that. And these past few days it's been catching up to me because I'm tired, and so I haven't been waking up like at 6 like I started to in the beginning. So that's where I'm at. But I read a little bit last night. I think I really, really like this book. I'm reading The Christmas Tree Farm. I love Dream Harbor. Like I love this little town. I hope we keep it going forever. Like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, it wasn't that good, but like I think the writing style was kind of hard for me, you know? I've talked about this in multiple videos, but I really like the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and I'm kind of liking this book. I just don't like this new thing where like when we're talking about grumpy, whether it's a female main character, male main character, we need to start realizing that there's grumpy and then there's flat out rude. And our main girl character in this book, she's being portrayed as grumpy, and like yeah, she has like, I don't know, is it a valid reason? I mean, it's a reason. Let's put it that way. It's a reason. And I don't know. I'm just like, you're being mean. Like if I was him, I'd be like, I'm not freaking helping you. You talking to me like that. And like, I guess the author's trying to give her like this Southern charm, and like Southern women do talk a certain type of way. Look, you heard that? A certain type of way. But like they do. But no, they're still like rude and like nice. You know, like you can be nice and grumpy, like standoffish. I just think for me, a good grumpy character isn't rude. They're just, maybe they don't really want to talk to a lot of people, or like maybe they're like socially awkward, so it comes off a little bit like, you know, but they're not saying like, our main character, she cussing people out. That's rude. That's not grumpy. That's rude. So I'm kind of dealing with that right now. But I've already tabbed 2 little spots. Do you want me to read it to you? They're not spoilers. Okay, this says, it was just the sort of thing to have him renovating her entire house by the end of the week. Because she said something. Or like she did something and he was like, yeah, I'm basically gonna redo her whole house if she keeps that up. I thought that was cute. And then the second one was, he nodded slowly, but not really sure what the heck to make of any of that, but she was talking to him and he liked it. Because like I said, she's kind of standoffish, and he was like, she finally started talking to him and he was like, okay, I'm not gonna scare her off because she's actually talking to me, like, well, let me just keep it going. So there's cute elements, there's cute moments, and yeah, I kind of want to get into this, like a big chunk of it today. I'm on chapter 5. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go eat, we're gonna read, I'll give you guys some updates, and I'll just take you along my day. But the first half is going to be probably a little bit boring because I'm going to have to wait for my video to upload. Let's see how much time we have left. 2 hours. Freaking hate it here. I thought I was recording that whole time. Okay, let me show you what I got. My parents celebrated their anniversary last night, and they went to Ruth Chris. So I have literally a corner of mashed potatoes left, and then some barbecue meatballs from the fridge. They ate everything else for the most part. And then there's a platter of cookies downstairs. and they're getting gone quick, so I went ahead and grabbed the ones that I wanted. I probably won't eat all this, but there's a sugar cookie and then a thumbprint cookie. So I thought I was recording that whole time. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Might as well. My video has an hour and 51 minutes, and so this is where I'll be. But when I come back, I'll come back after I eat and then we'll like read and stuff. This is off topic, but I was sitting there thinking about how many videos I missed last year. I made it today 16 consecutively, missed 17, posted for 18. So I'm guessing my 18 was supposed to be my 17. And then I uploaded on the 24th. So I missed the 17th, the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And then I posted the 24th, 25th. I don't know why I did vlog day 26, 27. I don't know what was going on. But I only have 21 videos in this playlist, so I missed 5. I think I'm doing well. I think I'm doing good. I think I need to give myself some breathing room and realize that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. But I thought that was interesting and I should share it, because this year we're on this will be vlog 22. And we're at the home stretch. If I can get this one up today, we're at the home stretch. I'm sitting here watching YouTube, and I'm watching this girl that's in dental school. And anytime I watch someone that's in dental school, med school, PA school, really just school, it like makes me so happy. I don't know why. It's the same feeling that I get when I read academic books, like set in academic settings, I should say, because not like, you know, academic books. But I don't know, something about seeing people go through pain and struggling that I'm also going through. It makes me feel connected. And you know what? That is where I really feel like my content is going to lie coming in 2025. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, God dang it, this video really is ticking me off. It's not even like something that, I mean, I like it. Obviously, like, I filmed it. I don't even know how to explain it, but like, it's not like some of my favorite videos that I posted. For instance, one of them, my beach vacation that I took with my family, I posted that for Vlogmas. I think it's titled If You Miss Summer. I loved editing that one. I just feel like vlogs and like studying is where my true like lies. And anyways, watching this video, it's put me in a little bit of a better mood. Let's check the time, because it's been some time. We have an hour and 7 minutes. What time is it? It's 1:21. Let's see if the nail salon is even open. They're gonna be open tomorrow too. So like, it's not that big of a deal, but like, I don't know. I've also spent a lot of time on TikTok. I was up last night until like 2 a.m. Doing what, you may ask? First, I was watching YouTube, and then I was scrolling on TikTok, and then I decided to read, and then I went to bed. So I just feel like during the holidays too, my schedule gets all sorts of thrown off just from like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just something in the air, I'm guessing. But I'm going to continue to watch this video. It's just making me giggle and laugh right now. And I really needed that. After the stress of today, I really needed that. Y'all have no freaking idea. It's been quite some time. I've just been sitting here. I started making my Pinterest board for 2025. And I thought it would be kind of cool to go through my Pinterest board for 2024. Should we do that together? I'm scared of screen recording because this is what got me here in the first place, but okay. So obviously we have the whole YouTube hit 1K. It's just a goal. And then we have never give up on something you can't go a day without thinking about. I've said this in my vlogs before, but I genuinely, if there was anything that I was obsessive over, it's probably medical school. I think about it day in and day out. I really think about it probably every hour of the day. It's not healthy. I've been trying to I think I've gotten a lot better with it. I think I've gotten a lot better with it this year, because in past years it's literally consumed my every waking thought. And I don't know, I just think that if you care about something that much, then you just have to keep going, and eventually one day you will reach your goal and it will be yours. So be private, reconnect with God, grow in silence. Facts. There's still so much that God has planned for you. Don't get tired of waiting. Keep on praying. Keep on obeying Him. Stay still. Facts. Yeah, we have some MCAT. This is the perfect score, set your goals high. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we have books. We all know I love to read. Success comes from what you do constantly. That's kind of been my mindset this year, where I've previously said, I just want to be the best Erica that I can be across all platforms, do everything really, really well and to the best of my abilities. Some days I feel stretched thin, but I think I'm getting better at it. This is just a study kind of mood board, I guess. Most of it is studying, and do it for your future self. Study until you can't get it wrong. YouTube. We have some brands that I would love to work with one day. I feel so crazy like including this in here, but like facts. Way Summer Fridays, and Rhode are probably my top for skincare, body care type of things. I would absolutely perish if I ever got to work with one of those companies. Next, Hebrews 11:1. I've said this multiple times. Hebrews 11, that whole chapter, chef's kiss. Anytime I'm like really, really down and like bad in the dumps, I read that and it just reminds me of what it looks like to have unwavering faith. And like you can still like have hard moments but still have faith, you know? So that's one of my favorite chapters and books of the Bible for sure, if you can have favorites. But then we just have Summer Fridays, Road, coffee, love it. Praying, studying, love it. One of the goals that I kind of have for myself is to have more like Christian friends, like people that believe in God and Jesus, and then trying to incorporate their Christian faith into their daily lifestyle more. And I feel like I found that this year, especially with Caitlin. But yeah, so good things are coming. The favor of God will put you in places that striving, working, and hustling can't. 2024. Praying more, heavily protected by God. That dream was planted in your heart for a reason. A lot of inspirational stuff. We have the doctor coat. Yeah, it's just kind of the same thing. Praying, my relationship with God, praying, studying, medical school, YouTube, creating content. Those are my big 3. And then the first thing, with God, all things are possible. So that's kind of what my Pinterest board looked like for this year. And you know how people say like they can go back and like see specific things? I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I do think that it's fun for sure. And I know what it's like to not really create goals and not see a future for yourself. And it's kind of like this weird like kind of space, I feel like, especially in the Christian like community, where it's like creating vision boards and stuff like that. Some people don't agree with it. Some people don't see the harm in it. I don't really know, but what I do know for sure is I know what it feels like to not have any goals for yourself and to not think that you have a future. And like, I don't want to get sad talking about this because I can literally feel it. I've always said the reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I couldn't remember anything good that happened to me literally ever. Like, I don't know, like mentally I was just really struggling and I had no goals for myself really in 2020. I thought the world was going, it sounds crazy, but like I thought the world was going to end and like what did I have to show for it type of vibes. Like, I don't know, I just felt really, really sad and really, really dark. And then it happened again at the beginning of this year where I didn't really set any goals for myself. And so I actually made this Pinterest board, I think a good bit into the year, around like my April, around like my birthday. And I don't know, it's just really scary to not have anything that you're excited about or have any hope for your future. And I do know that the Bible talks about you need to trust God and have hope for your future. What's the Bible verse? I have it on my wall. Let's see if I can find it real quick. This is my sticky notes wall. Okay. It's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. And so if there's one thing that I can say for sure, I think that it's a lot scarier to not have dreams or hopes for your future. And I know what that feels like because I genuinely didn't. I feel like when you receive so many rejections and so many like no's and just like hard things in life, it gets really, really easy to just be like, okay, well, nothing good is ever going to happen to me. Nothing is going to go my way. Like even the littlest of stuff would like send me into a spiral, which you have to work on, like your emotional stability and like your strength and not to let little things sway you like that. But it takes time, it takes practice, it takes talking to God and patience and trusting in God. And so I find that writing down goals, envisioning things that I would love to happen, it helps me not be so like down in the dumps. But at the same time, I don't put any of this stuff before God, and I would much rather have God if I had nothing else. And that's kind of the mindset that I had in 2020 and at the beginning of this year. But I think that I took it to the extreme. Like I was like, well, you know what? If I only have God, like that's fine. I'm great with that. I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And it's so depressing. It's so sad. But like, I don't know how to explain it without kind of sounding crazy. When I was saying it as if like, if that's all I'm going to have, then like, I'd rather just go now. Like, I just want to go. It's, like, really stressful and painful and hurtful to be here on Earth. Like, let's just head out. I don't know. I just think that it's a good thing to do. So that's what I was sitting here doing. Let's check my video. Who knows if I'll keep that in, because I have 7 minutes. The light at the end of the tunnel. Yes. But yeah, so I'm sitting here making my 2025 little Pinterest board. Something that I often tell myself, and I have to remind myself daily. Like, literally, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I just was like driving in my car. I was thinking of all the things that I have to do. I just remembered, and I felt like God whispered to me, like, none of this matters if you don't have me. Like, none of this is worth it. None of it matters. And, like, truly, I don't care about anything else if I don't have God. Like, God is number one in my life. Jesus comes first. And, like, that is what I have to remind myself constantly, especially when you're facing so many, like, trials and tribulations. You just have to keep it in the forefront of your mind. And I think that it's really easy when you have your own family, and you have your own significant other, and you have your own job, and you're making your own money, and you're like, you have all these things it's really easy to be happy when you're happy. It's really hard to be happy when you're not. And so, yeah, that's just kind of like what I was thinking about the other day. And so it's a lot easier, at least from where I'm sitting, to praise God and talk to God and all this other stuff when you have everything that you want. But can you still praise God and talk to God and pray to Him when you have nothing that you want? And so that's kind of like what I always think about, especially when I'm making my goals. I'm like, if none of this happens, I'll be fine and I'll be good. And I know that because none of it has happened, and I'm fine and I'm good. But it is a lot harder. The things that I have to remind myself of are from the ground up, if that makes sense. So, like, I have nothing and I'm still talking to God. I'm still striving to make this connection, still striving to make Him proud, and doing what I need to do, doing what I feel like He's telling me to do in order for us to be good. And I feel like maybe one day in the future, when I have the things that I've prayed and hoped for and asked for, it'll be a different story of like, okay, now I have all these things. I can't let any of them be above God. So, like, it's the same goal. It's just like different positions, if that makes sense. So that's what I was trying to say earlier. And I know what it feels like to not have any dreams or any goals because you're so sad, and just be like, okay, well, like, if I have nothing else, that's fine, but, like, I'm ready to go. Which is kind of, like, rude and, like, disrespectful. I get it, but dang, stay talking. And for what? That's what's on my Pinterest board. I'm not showing mine yet because we'll do, like, a little video on it. Plus, I literally have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pictures on it. Oh, I could have just counted the pins. I have 10 pins, so I need to keep going. I think me and my mom are going to go out and go to the stores. I don't know if I'm going to get my nails done today. I need to. They look so ratchet. But I just truly don't want to sit in there today. Okay, it just went through. I was about to turn on the camera to complain. It just went through. Thank the heavens. It says 55 minutes left to process, like, whatever. But I think I can save it. Oh, wait, the processing time is complete. I might as well just go ahead and post it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and post this, and then I'm going to go, and I'll see you guys in the car. Guys, it was packed in there. Look, we got people waiting for our spot. Just like how we were waiting for people's spots. Thank you. I'm getting this. What time is it?
These are extra too.
Guys, we're finally back.
Lowe's food.
Wawa Hall.
Oh, you smell good, but that looks so good. Don't look at it, honey.
She was flirting with me. We're finally back from Wawa. They don't start serving french fries until 4 p.m. Who was going to tell me? So we waited 20 minutes to get fries, but we finally got it. I got 2 of the wraps that I got last time because they're so good. And then I got french fries, and then I got coffee. So I'm super duper excited, and I'm about to eat all of it. My mom wouldn't let me get 3 wraps because she said that was...
Big bag, big bag. Why bad? Why bad?
Caitlin said that she laughed at the way that you reacted when I was eating my wrap. When we came back from the movies.
Oh, you are.
And I kept it in there so people could see the true you.
The true me. Oh, I was just looking at you like.
It's so good
Erica, you
though.
was like this.
I didn't know.
Falling all, it was foaming at the mouth.
No, it
I was
wasn't.
just looking at
Why are there random rose petals on the table?
Your mama just brought them back last night. Still in there.
This is really good.
The gas pumps.
Everywhere's so busy today. Like, I get it's the holidays, but like, dang, but their coffee is actually really good. They have one of those machines though, so it's not like they're, you know, it's not like they're actually making it. Anyways, I'm about to read. This is the first bit of time that I've actually had to myself where I don't feel like I need to be doing anything. So I think I'm just gonna read. You can tell I was reading in bed last night because I have since this is the physical copy, I had to bring out the book light. Oh no, this is too nice. Okay, let's read. Oh. Our author just described our male main character as a Clark Kent lookalike. Now I'm giggling and kicking my feet up. Page 77, and I have some updates. One, I understand our female main character a little bit. I just don't agree with the way that she's expressing her emotions, if that makes sense. But it's not the worst thing. Two, our main guy character's sister, so the main girl in the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. She just did something, and I'm telling you right now, if that would have been one of my siblings, I would have had to clock her. Because why would you say that? That was so nasty, and it was so rude. And I hope that he clocks her too. Oh no, and she's still keeping it going. That's so nasty and so rude of her. But yeah, I'm on page 77 and I'm feeling very tired. So I might try to finish out the chapter and then, you know, take a little napsies or something. This is what I've wanted to do all week. It's just like chill, read, sleep, watch YouTube. So this is fun. And then later tonight we can like maybe journal a little bit. Perfect. I took the fattest nap of my life, and now I'm ready to party at 7:46 p.m. I've watched all the YouTube that I think I'm gonna watch today. That's not true, but like, I've watched all the like, you know how you have like certain people that post and you're like, I gotta watch it. Also, if you're wondering how she can drink coffee and go to sleep like normally, I don't know. I feel like I love the taste of coffee and it still does work, but one coffee is not gonna do anything for me. Like I have to drink multiple cups in order to stay up, but yeah, I've always been able to sleep with it. I think it probably has something to do with my ADD, or at least that's what I was told. Yeah, it's kind of like a soothing type of thing. I'm gonna go see what everybody's doing since I've been knocked out for the past, I don't know how long, and then I'll probably read a little bit more now that I'm not tired. If only you guys knew what was going on right now. Wanna break your heart?
You went home, there were tears in your eyes. I called your flag.
you for putting me on. The lighting is actually awful on this side of my room, but I don't care. And the camera's crooked, so maybe I do care a little bit. Anyways, it's 9:39 and I need to start editing this vlog, so I thought that a fun little thing that we could do for the end of the night, because I'm probably just gonna read for the rest of the night and listen to Demi Lovato. You know how like you like come across an old song and it becomes like a new song? Give Your Heart a Break. Give Your Heart a Break. What was the one? It was something about like American? Hold on. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I gotta look it up now. Made in the USA, Give Your Heart a Break, and Don't Forget. Oh my gosh, those were my jams when I was younger. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna go down that rabbit hole of listening to old Demi Lovato songs. But I thought that we could talk about some of the goals for next year. Not all of them, but some of them. Obviously, I'm studying for the MCAT, so I think something that I have to remind myself when creating goals, I'll write them down later, but for right now, let's just type them out. I want to not just put like super duper big goals up there. I want to have like little attainable, achievable goals that help me reach my big goal. So obviously I want to do well in the MCAT, so score well on the MCAT. But underneath that, I'm gonna have at least 3 to 4 little goals that should help me achieve that. So for one, do Anki every single day, which I've been doing that. I kind of fell off with the holiday season, not gonna lie to you guys, but on a normal like weekday, I've been doing Anki every single night. So we have Anki. No, stop it. Anki every single day. I'm gonna say complete UWorld. 1 round of UWorld, like all the questions. And then my phone is acting so freaking stupid right now. Probably because it's like, what the heck is a UWorld? And then I don't know what we're gonna do for the other 2. Another big goal that I have for myself is, I like think about them. I have like my spiritual, academic, physical. Let's do spiritual. My spiritual goal. Obviously the overall goal is always to grow closer to God / strengthen my relationship with Jesus. So read my Bible every single day. I've been trying to read my Bible in the morning. I've said this somewhere on my channel before, but I'm not sure where. I think that where some people struggle with maybe like giving up money or like struggle with, I don't know, giving up different things. I've noticed with myself, I really value time. Like time is such a big thing for me. You guys have seen it when I feel like I'm running out of time or like I don't get to do all the things that I plan for that day, which is another like essence of time. I start to spiral. So for me, the most important thing I can do is make sure I'm giving my time to God. And in the very beginning of strengthening my relationship with Jesus, I used to read my Bible at night because I used to get really, really bad nightmares and like sleep insomnia, couldn't sleep. I still do a little bit, but it's gotten a lot better, thank Jesus. So I need to start reading my Bible in the morning because now I feel like he's trying to work on my heart with like giving up things and like realizing that like he is in control of my life. He controls my steps. The verse for Proverbs where it says like humans' hearts plan out their paths, but the Lord determines their steps. I don't know. I'll put it up if I can find it. I always think about that. And I think for me, time is a really big thing. So the first thing that I need to do is give the first of my time to Jesus. So spend time with Jesus first thing in the morning. Next, I want to start reading my Bible plus journaling my thoughts. I'm good about reading my Bible, not so good about journaling my thoughts. It just takes a lot of time and I struggle with that. So that's something that I want to get better about. So that's 2 right there. So we have academic, we have spiritual, physical. We'll do 2 for this. Obviously, get healthier. I'm gonna say getting / maintaining because I feel like I've done a really good job this year. Well, let's just put becoming healthier because I feel like that. I do really good about going to the gym. So I think that I need to work on my eating, which could be a touchy subject. So I won't say exactly what I'll be doing, but that's where my head is for that. I will say that I want to cut out fast food or eating it a bunch. That's a thing for me. And I want to go on more walks. Even though I walk a lot, I want to try to hit like 10,000 steps at least 4 to 5 times a week. So that's 2. It's good to start thinking about these things, getting ahead, jump on them. I feel like for me, we talked a little bit earlier about like, I showed you guys like what my 2024 goals were. They're still going to be around the same thing when I'm creating my Pinterest board of just like working on my YouTube channel, obviously studying for this exam, scoring well in it, preparing for medical school, focusing on my relationship with God, making sure that that is at the forefront of everything that I do, and just growing in that first and foremost. I think that it's really important to pray over these things too, and like really ask God, like, what do you see me doing this year? Like, is there anything, you know, that you want me to do differently? And it can be hard to ask. I feel like for me it's hard to ask because I'm like, what are you gonna say, and am I gonna listen? Which I feel like I always come around, but I want to be more of a immediate, here I am, yes, what do you ask of me, what do you need of me type of daughter, and not like a, oh yeah, so that's not really what I had in the cards for me, but let me think about it. Like, I want to just be like, yeah, let me do that. So those are some of my goals. We'll do more over the next few days of us hanging out, but I kind of like this chiller vlog style. I think it's a little bit boring, but literally now until like Christmas, I don't really see myself doing too much. I'm kind of just taking it slow, enjoying it. I literally would continue the vlog if I didn't need to edit more of this. So I'm not gonna be like up super duper crazy late tonight, or like really late, or like getting the video up late tomorrow. So that's just where my head's at. But anyways, I'm gonna continue to read this tonight, but that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will literally see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Bye.